critical education, pedagogy of the oppressed, alternative models, and anarchist schools. The second half of the 20th century was a period of significant and accelerated changes in the history of the contemporary world. After the crisis promoted for the two world wars, 1914 to 1918 and 1939 to 1945, the Western society experienced a process of deep transformation. The 60s and 70s decades were convulsed moments for most countries in the world with the background of the Cold War, which divided and polarized the planet into blocks. The socialists won, backward to the so-called Iron Curtain, and the capitalists won, led by the United States and its allies in several countries and territories. This war was characterized by long periods of tension with just some direct confrontations between the two nations on top of the conflict, the USSR for the communist faction and the USA as the leader of the free world. This profound division caused by the worldwide conflict among two world powers has consequences over Latin American countries where political forces in confrontation and social movements stick to one or the other side of the fight. This was a period of enormous belligerence and pugnacity. It was also the time of Cuban Revolution, the missile crisis, and the emergence of multiple guerrilla groups and left-wing political movements in the region. These phased forces led to a moment of profound debate in the social, political, and economic structures, pointing out social inequality, poverty, imperialism, and underdevelopment as some of the main challenges for the continent. In this context, a series of social and political organizations, deeply influenced by the Cuban Revolution and the triumph of the left in some countries of South America, appeared as a source of criticism against the unfair established order. In some nations, that resulted in violence and insurgent resistance movements which defied the power of the state and denounced the unequal structures of the social conformation inherited from colonial times that implied the existence of privileged dominant elites against a great mass of excluded classes and groups.